seed.
Halliburton shot takes a bounce out. It nearly went down. Olynyk tied up.
Wow.
I'm surprised a foul wasn't called.
Second half has been brilliant. I think he only had 7 at the half, if I remember right. He's up to 25 points. JC got hot when it mattered the most.
Refocused. The turnovers really, and I think, impacted his first half game. Here's JC again. Drive. Left hand. Scoops it up. Who lost it? It's going to be off Markkanen. A minute 30 to play and a 5-point lead for Utah. This is a big possession right here.
It is. A stop will go a long way for the Utah Jazz.
Ochai comes up to guard Halliburton. They switch Olynyk.
On its baseline.
3.
He had all day. He got Kelly Olynyk backpedaling and frozen right there on that space he got on the 3. And again, Halliburton coming up with a huge, huge 3.
A 40% shooter from downtown. 30 points for this young gun out of Iowa State. JC goes to work. Baseline jumper. Bang. Back at you. Wow. Clarkson taking this game in his back pocket for Utah. How about 27? Trading buckets with Halliburton. 117-113. Halliburton goes back to work. You know it's going to stay in his hands. Markkanen jumps out, puts a hand in his face. Shot up. And a whistle down in the paint. Got to push.
I say 25 and 11. He's found his way.
Pacers with some pressure here, trying to create a turnover.
Jazz break it. Here's KO. Markkanen taking their time. 16. Shot clock. JC takes a look, and they're going to do a quick wrap-up foul.
The Pacers were going to play the foul game.
And that's what you call getting hot. I mean, 5 for 5, perfect from 3 in the second half. And Jordan Clarkson was frustrated with himself. I just can't say enough about this kid's resilience to just get past the mistakes, get past the turnovers, and find a way to impact this game.
Yeah, and that's another thing, too, because, you know, JC he's one of the step-up leaders on this team. And, you know, his teammates will follow him. So he's got to brush those tough moments off like he did tonight and just get back to business.
Clutch free throws down the stretch. They let the Pacers run inside and get the bucket. So Halliburton drives home his 32nd point. And now about this Utah team, man, changes have come, yes. There's an interesting core of players. Markkanen tied up as he put his shoulder down to drive, but they would win.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the identity that you try to start. If you're Coach Will Hardy, you're finding out what this team's made of. And then once you establish that identity, man, you can't let up, especially in those tough moments when games are close or you're down. We've seen the Jazz battle back after struggling in games.
And I wanted to follow up on our open tonight. We talked about Colin Sexton and Talen Horton-Tucker stepping up, showing up, and played very well. So good adjustments by Will Hardy and his coaching staff. And he's talking to Walker about it. There's going to be a time for you. There's going to be another night for you. This was a matchup situation.
121-115, 14 seconds to play. Out front. Going to take a quick 3. They do. Halliburton comes up short. That ball loose. It'll be Jazz ball for the final 9.6. So this one's going to wrap up the Jazz. A surprising 2-1 on this 4-game road trip. And they'll wrap it up Wednesday night against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies, the number 2 team in the West. You want a test, you're going to get a test on Wednesday.
Absolutely. Really, the Jazz are tested every time they step out on the court. They've really gotten to the point now where they're able to keep games close. And that's so important when you're on the road. You know, if that defense can travel and you get the offense cooking like the Jazz have done tonight, you're going to have opportunity to win games. And we hope the Jazz can do that against a great Grizz team.
Another free throw good by Lowry. He's working on his 29th point with a free throw. 29 for JC. 24 assists. I'm looking at the Jazz now from the free throw line. They've made 22 of 25. and you get 2 players with a 29-point performance, good things will happen. They're going to let Matherin just run it in. And the final seconds tick away, and the Jazz will take this game. They win the series against Indiana 2-0 and a 123-117 road win for the Utah Jazz.